being able to talk.
What's that?
I do like being able to talk with the speeds too. That my game goes out.
Don't do this to me. Please.
Cause like, and like being able to like actually like get the frames perfect. It's nice. Oh, I forgot. I was going to show you more stuff though. We're going to show you the rest of this video, and she has a video called Down with the Government. And then the next video after that is I think my neighbor's dog is a federal agent.
I'm streaming because I think it's funny to have this in the background of an Elden Ring stream with no context.
Oh, the video showing you? It is funny, yeah. Hard to believe she's small right now, to be honest. Look at the magic.
And I don't know what to do because my Yowie knows everything, and how am I supposed to put you out now? Yowie came to save me.
Like Elden and the Chipmunk.
Never get between a girl and her Yowie. And or Yuri.
It's not working. It's not. And I don't think anything will work. Because oh yeah, my Yowie. So much. That's the appropriate reaction. Please give it the respect it deserves, because that reassures the bully. Because there's nothing I can do to get it back. So please just promise that you'll bring up while reading. That's all I'm asking.
Wait. Down with the government.
About losing my beloved galaxy figure. But nothing is real. And that includes money, the government, none of it matters because none of it is real. Okay? I was so distraught about losing my beloved galaxy figure. But I come to this realization that nothing matters. That goes to the back of the matter. The necklace doesn't matter. The lighter I was holding up doesn't matter. And it's not even just these tiny things. Even the bigger things in the world don't matter. Like the government, what are they gonna do about me? What am I trying to do? If I want to have a young empire under ground, because they're not gonna be able to do anything about it. I don't have to pay taxes. They can't force me to pay taxes. Because what are they gonna do? Put me in jail? I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't because you're not earning money. So what? There's no incentive to try. I have this newfound look on life, and it's beautiful because I was hurting so much at the loss of something that I love. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. And I'm even wondering what gave me this orgasmic rush of rejection. And I know this is gonna sound like one of those like insult comments, but wait, you have to hear me out, okay? You have to. So tell me straight. After I lost my galaxy figure, I was so much. And to anyone saying, what? I have no money. Anyway,
She's just like me, for real, for real. I love crippling nihilism.
Elven words.
don't do anything, then I'm going to be leaked and revealed and hunted down by the government, which I don't want that to happen. But like if I tell someone, they're gonna like ship me off to like some mental facility, or they're gonna up my meds, or they're gonna like give me like a new diagnosis that hasn't even been invented. And I don't need that. Okay?
A new diagnosis.
What I need is where's my ear to I need like a safe house or something because I am being watched. I am. And like I've been freaking out the past few days because and he, by the way, he's never done this before. He's like I said, I've only ever seen like his feet or whatever. But like now he decides right after I post my video saying I'm gonna take down the government, that's when he decides like let's take a look, let's see what's going on. Is that not that cannot be a coincidence? And I will not go back at this coincidence because it's not. They are watching. And you know what? If you want to watch Game On, bitch. Okay? I see what you're doing. You are trying to radio silence me, and I will not have it. Okay? I'm fucked. To put it bluntly, like, and I don't know, like, I guess the reason I'm making this video is one, I need suggestions about what to do, and two, this video is evidence, okay? If the government gets to me, I want this video to be like evidence of where I stand. If like news comes out like, oh, she mysteriously disappeared, or oh, she was involved in a suicide. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. We know who did it. We know who did it. It was that dog. Not the dog. I don't think the dog did it, but he gave the information to the government. Without him, they wouldn't be able to find me. Okay? So just wish me the best because because I think I am being, not I think, I know for a fact that I am jeopardized and I am being watched and controlled. I'm not saying that the next step of this watching process is some form of MK Ultra, but if I start acting like weird or irrational or eccentric, you know what, okay? That means that they got me, okay? So if
Start
you're
acting
gonna be video,
weird.
like, oh, she's kind of off. Like,
I think they got to her.
They got it. Wait, we got it sorry. Oh yeah, it's already ending.
I told everyone that crap. That's the thing that needs us. Number one. Number two, this boat is going to sink as soon as we pull out of the harbor. It is going down. I told everyone that. Because there is no reason why. That's like going to a restaurant that has a big sign up where they say, please don't have wraps. Maybe they are telling the truth, but I would much rather go somewhere else. I would feel much more comfortable going on the boat that does not feel the need to insist to me it is not possible that the boat will sink.
Oh How did you not die from that fall?
What?
I said we are past
That bat didn't die from that fall.
I died from what?
In my game.
Oh, from Fallout.
No, just now in Elden Ring.
There's someone. Wait, I'm like, I had this. What? Repeat from beginning.
Don't worry about it. It's a bat in my game didn't die when I.
Oh, so it's a bat.
Yes.
Bat. A bat.
Yeah, a bat.
Bats. We are the bats. Baseball bat. I don't know. Okay, but here, I will show you his greatest video. And this is what initially made him famous. Here. This.
how to test your partner to see if they're cheating. I used water bottle from Goodwill that could theoretically belong to anyone. Pretend to discover it in their car. Water bottle. Use this exact phrasing. This only works if they think you think it's theirs. If they have nothing to hide, that's not mine. I don't know whose that is. They'll admit they don't know whose it is because you made them feel like you trust them. But if they are cheating, thank you so much. They'll go along with you and pretend it's theirs. Who's this person in my story having lunch with? It's nobody. Same thing with this person in my car. When my ex and I first broke up, I wanted to make them jealous, so I went to the thrift store and bought a bunch of items I could carefully position around the edges of my photo so it would look like someone was with it. I do it all the time and it works great. Here's how I got my partner to start taking out the garbage. I wrote letters to them. I tore the paper so that it looked like I could rip the letter up. But I made sure the first piece included enough to work as bait that would entice them to find the rest. I hid a second piece of this big letter under the garbage and I ripped the bag before putting it back in. The goal was that they would take the bag out to search for the rest of the letter and all the garbage material, forcing them to clean it up and take it out to the dumpster. Now, every time the garbage is full, I do this again. My partner thinks that I get paid for it. In reality, it's much earlier.
Psychopathic behavior.
Change it to a prison jumpsuit and a scary Halloween mask, and I scare my partner by looking in the window and running off. Then when I get home, I pretend I have no idea what they're talking about. Oh, don't start with this again. I do this because I started to notice my partner was taking me for granted, and I wanted them to be happy to see me when I got home. Here's a little trick I use to make my partner love me more. Every once in a while, I open up the top part of the toilet and disconnect the chain that connects the plunger to the flushing lever. This essentially prevents the toilet from flushing. Then I wait for my partner to use the bathroom and discover the toilet broken. When they tell me about it, I go take a look at it and just undo what I did before. Because using the bathroom is our most basic need and when we're at our most vulnerable, my fixing the toilet makes my partner's primitive brain perceive me as incredibly valuable and trustworthy. I don't want my partner looking at other people who are more attractive than me at our various summer gatherings. So I got this bottle of bug spray, emptied it out, and replaced it with sugar and honey dissolved in warm water. I got this idea because we watched the movie The Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan, and it seemed like something I could get away with doing myself for my own reasons. The goal is that my partner is so overwhelmingly distracted by bug bites that they don't have any sensory attention left to be attracted to people other than me while we're out. I bought an identical copy of my partner's planner, and I traced over their original writing so that my version of the planner would be identical. Only I changed the time of one thing. Now, when they miss the meeting because they wrote the wrong thing, they'll feel stupid and question the validity of their entire perception. This allows me to seem like the smarter one and get them to do whatever I want. I know this is wrong, but I don't care. Every morning. Now, I know this sounds gross.
Yeah, that one.
The knowledge that I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see right now, this is similar to the
Yeah.
other it's not knowing that this is wrong, but I don't care.
It's a shield of armor.
Oh yeah, wait, this
Now,
one.
in this meeting, the goal is that my partner is so overwhelmingly distracted by
Wait,
books
what?
that they don't have any sensory attention.
What?
Yeah, I saw this one.
No, I was trying to go back to a different one.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I bought an identical copy of my partner's
this one.
trace over their original writing so that my version of the plan would be identical. Only I changed the time of one thing. Now, in this meeting, because they wrote the wrong thing, they'll feel stupid and question the validity of the entire resolution. This allows me to seem like the smarter one and get them to do whatever I want. I know this is wrong, but I don't care. Every morning, I secretly dump my partner's toothbrush in the toilet. Now, I know this sounds gross, but that's the point. The knowledge that I can do is a shield of honor. Protects me from being hurt or annoyed by anything my partner does. Because no matter what, I just remind myself, I dumped your toothbrush in the toilet. I win, and my relationship becomes free of toxic resentment. Here's how I get my partner to do all the housework. Every time I come home, I carry a grocery bag. The bag itself is just filled with rocks. Whenever I leave, I carry the rocks back out in the garbage. I know what you're thinking. Don't they ask what's in the bag? No. Because I always say something emotionally charged to distract them. Hey, what's the worst thing? Here's how I get my partner to love me. They're always drinking the stupid raspberry lemonade crap. Don't ask. Point is, I bought a duplicate one and filled it with an entire carton of pre-workout powder. On the days where I have to work and they'll be home alone, I switch the normal bottle with the pre-workout one so that when they drink it throughout the day, it causes them to have a panic attack. On the days when we're both home, I put back the normal one, causing my partner to think that the actual cause of their panic attacks is that I'm not. My partner constantly loses everything. Every single time you want to go anywhere, after 15 minutes, you have to find something they lost. How does this happen? Every single time. What they don't know is I'm the one taking this stuff and putting it in a slightly different place than where they left it. This makes me feel like I'm smarter than them. Which I am, because they can track their stuff. They know I'm doing that in the first place. Here's how to find out something embarrassing about it. Place an object somewhere you know the person will see, then tell them you lost it.
Yeah, I lost my phone charger, like the grip, so you can see it when you look at it.
Yeah. If they find it in the obvious location and remember to tell you,
Did you find my phone charger?
yeah, by the thing. But if they don't, it's right here.
I love how, like, all of these, like, tests and things that he would fail as well.
Several months ago, I brought home a box of their favorite soup. After they went to bed, I opened it and he moved to the dumpster and left the box. Then, the next morning, what happened to the cereal? You really don't remember at all. I came outside at like 3 a.m. and you were standing there eating the box. I was. You must have been sleepwalking. A few nights later, I staged another incident, this time ramping up the intensity. My plans! Well, I think I know what happened. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I don't remember that at all. It's okay, you didn't do it on purpose. I waited another week, then escalated even more. Good morning. What was wrong? You ripped up this picture of us and you don't love me. Now, I've established a pattern where I can make my partner feel bad for things they didn't even do, causing them to pay more attention to me and treat me better out of guilt. And there's nothing wrong with doing this because overall it improves our relationship.
Jesus Christ.
I started a separate secret account trying to avoid my partner would be jealous. I created this person by face swapping multiple pictures of the same stock photo model with my own face and filtering them excessively so they'd be untraceable. I also follow people from me and my partner's mutual social circle and tried to build organic social media relationships so it would seem like a person I would believably trust. It was months of painstaking work. I also started interacting with my actual host in somewhat flirtatious ways so my partner would become suspicious of who they were. Then I wrote my phone password onto a piece of paper and rigged it so my partner would think they accidentally discovered. Whenever I have a new grievance with my partner, I create a And I
Oh my god.
my partner hates bugs, so when they see one, they scream for me. It reminds them how much they need. Crickets are a great option for this because they look like a lot of different bugs and they won't cause an actual infestation. And as a bonus, they make a really annoying noise at night, so their bodies feel like sleep, making them more susceptible to other manipulation tactics. Here's how I trained my partner not to cheat on me. First, I got a very distinct smelling essential oil. I put the essential oil on my hand, then I had a breakdown where I made up a sob story about how traumatized I was from my ex cheating on me. I promise. Now I understand how much I need that essential oil. See you in a couple days. So if they leave the house or open the door, the smell will remain on their hands and remind them of the breakdown drill from their guilt. So I make sure my partner doesn't realize.
That's actually like it's crazy.
This makes the person feel isolated and alone in their suffering while leading me the radical behavior. This is how I make sure my partner doesn't take it for granted. They have this plan that they're always taken care of instead of paying attention to me. So I bought another one that I keep hidden in my dark closet so it always looks like it's dying. When I feel like my partner isn't paying enough attention to me, I secretly switch the two lamps. Then I make a suggestion for a picture. If I'm wondering if it's not one, well, that's not gonna work. Once they do my suggestion, I switch them back. So it seems like my idea miraculously saved their favorite thing. What am I doing now? I don't know. This is how I keep the text my pictures of exact items I need. But I Photoshop the picture so the color of the label is different and doesn't actually exist. I told you to use the red one. You can use this, I guess. This way, they always feel like they're letting me down. This is how I tricked my girlfriend into proving she would cheat on me. For this, I needed to use her phone, which eventually I realized I could do while she was asleep by putting a picture of her face on a basket. I went in and changed all of her ex-boyfriend's contact names to be fake numbers in my phone, so that if she texted them, it would go to me. Next, I had to find out which ex she was on the best terms with. So I looked up movies with characters that had her ex-boyfriend's name, and I watched them with her until I found which ex's name prompted her to text them. Then I pretended to be this ex, and I tentatively floated the idea of meeting at a specific time and place. Then I went into her phone again and changed the contacts back to the original. This way she would unknowingly confirm the original meeting I had set up with the actual ex. Because I knew where the meeting was, I went there and called her with me. And I know I'm trying to make the progress like this. Start getting the flowers every week. Do this 3 weeks in a row so it starts to get a little annoying because they have to find a place to put all of them. On the 4th week, buy the flowers but don't give them to your partner. Instead, let them discover you've thrown them in the garbage. This will make them think about all the things they might have done wrong and work to be better for you. They also won't confront you about it because they feel bad they didn't want them to begin with. This is how I make my partner think I'm always right. There's this picture hanging in our living room. One day while they were at work, I replaced the frame it was in. Next, I did the same thing with the orange juice. Then I did the same thing with their toothpaste. The goal isn't that they don't notice this stuff. It's that they do notice, but they're so subtle, the only logical explanations are they're wrong that it was ever different to begin with. Or I'm meticulously changing house objects to be slightly different, which is such a crazy thing for somebody to ever do that it seems more or less likely. This makes them doubt their entire perception about everything. Why do you keep talking to your ex if you know that it bothers me? It shouldn't bother them. They can't even remember their own toothpaste. Here's how I make anyone I'm dating fall in love. First, I find a picture of some random woman. Then I take a picture from my date's social media and a picture of me to make us both old and Photoshop us into the picture. These are my grandparents. This is the kind of love I want. This Number one reason relationships fail isn't fighting. It's building resentment towards the other person because you're trying to avoid them. To prevent this, you can do what's called a control burn. A control burn is a planned forest fire that will prevent other more dangerous forest fires. Here's an example. I bought a pair of earrings from CVS. Then I took one of the earrings into the section at Home Depot where they have the big kitchen, and I took a picture of it on the counter. I sent this picture to myself, pretending to be my mom, asking if I'd seen the other one. When I got home, I tossed the other earring in the bathroom somewhere my girlfriend would discover it. When she did find it, she was furious. This is when I pulled up the old text thread from my mom. My girlfriend was so relieved, and we had a good laugh. This catharsis allowed her to release all the pensive emotions she had for her. I recommend couples do this so it doesn't come out in a less healthy way. This is how to track how much your partner loves you. This is a daily partner rating sheet. It has all 5 love languages. So, for example, words of affirmation, every time they say I love you or you're pretty, put a tally. Acts of service are things that they do for you that you otherwise would have had to do yourself. So, taking out the trash, paying for dinner. Gifts are things they get you that you didn't need. So, flowers would be a gift. Quality time, just put a tally for every hour. That number to the weekly rating sheet. Now it starts to get interesting. I must have done something wrong on Wednesday. Now we add the total of that to the monthly rating sheet. This was a pretty good month as an overall upward trend. Now we add the total of that to the yearly rating sheet. Here's mine. I like to put mine as a line graph so you can see what the year really looks like. You can see it like there at the end now. A good relationship has to be a little faster. All the time.
Oh man.
As you can see, you can nod because he
Lose interest? That's because it didn't feel nice. It just felt like nothing because you weren't traveling any emotional distance that would give you a scale for how nice it actually was. This is a very small rock I found. Just kidding, it's big, but you wouldn't have known that without this quarter, which gives you perspective. Let's say I've surprised my partner with flowers, and this lifts their mood from normal to happy. That's fine, but if I send them a scary text that says, can we talk when you get home, and then surprise them with flowers, it feels euphoric because they travel double the emotional distance. Try this out for yourself and see how much it improves your relationship.
That's crazy. Can we talk when you get home? Hi, here's some flowers. I love you so much. The only thing that I think like is not funny these TikToks is just thinking that somebody might actually do these things.
Right.
This is how I learned my girlfriend didn't like it.
For a second I thought this was gonna be the pre-start caramel.
Every time we talk on the phone, right before I hung up, I would play the sound of a woman giggling. Hi. My original goal was to make her think that I was with someone and we were making fun of her so she would crave my approval more. But every time I did it, she never said anything. So then I just tried random sound effects to see if she would notice anything. And still nothing. This proved she couldn't wait to get off the phone with me as soon as she could. So I dumped her. How to make your partner love you more. Play scary sound effects to give your partner nightmares while they're in REM sleep. This typically occurs about 2 hours after they first fall asleep. Nightmares are a great way of dealing with these scary emotions we've suppressed and we're too afraid to deal with during our waking life. Essentially, you're giving your partner free therapy. As they deal with their demons, they'll become more emotionally available to love you. Everybody's demons are a little different, so experiment with different sounds in your mind until you find what resonates with your unconscious mind. Here's how I found out my girlfriend didn't love me. There was a tiny picture of the two of us hanging on the fridge. So I took it in Photoshop and every week replaced it with a version where she was less and less visible until eventually it was just a picture of me. She never noticed. This proved that subconsciously she didn't care that she was slowly losing me and I helped her. Here's how I trained my partner to never cheat on her. First, I recorded the sound of me coming home and unlocking the door to our apartment. Then I said I accidentally broke the TV and it didn't work. But actually the TV was playing a video I could make of a picture of a broken TV screen with the sound of me unlocking the door occurring at random times. This way, while I was at work, it would sound like I was unexpectedly coming home. My partner was conditioned to always feel like I could show up at any time. How to tell if your partner falls out of love with you. You've probably seen pictures of people before and after being called beautiful. I love you. feel like they're just being crazy and they'll treat you better. How to plant ideas in your partner's head. Insist you can't fall asleep without fail. Play a recording of yourself whispering throughout the night. The high frequency of a whisper blends in seamlessly and seeps into their subconscious. I'll have recording. We will go to rolling Every once in a while, light the second candle and start a fight. You never won. After some time of doing this, light the fighting candle, but don't start one. How's your day? If they smell the fighting candle, but you're not fighting, they'll agree to pretty much anything you say because their body is telling them you're about to get mad at them. Does your partner actually love you? Hide a fake journal somewhere they will find it that starts out normal. Slowly throughout the journal, chronicle your descent into insanity. Continue to act normal in regular life. See what they do. Has your partner fallen out of love with you? Surprise them by telling them you used all of your savings to book an expensive vacation for the two of you. Tell them you only have 24 hours to get a refund. If the 24 hours passes and they don't say anything, that means they expect to be dating you for at least another 6 months. Now tell them you had to delay the vacation so it's in a year, but you have another 24 hours to get a refund. A person who's in love with you wants to be with you in theory forever, but a person who doesn't love you is just seeing how long they can hack it and won't want to commit themselves to a specific amount of time. If you suspect your partner's cheating, whenever they don't have their phone on them, play the message notifications out for every app until you find the one that makes them react unusually and come get their phone away from you. Create a new Instagram account and send your actual account unstable, hateful messages pretending to be someone your partner's cheating on you with. Your goal is to break up the relationship between your partner and whoever they're cheating on you with by making your partner think that person is friends. Call your partner and pretend to be at a coffee shop. I'm coming home to the coffee shop.
You seem like you have so much love to give others, even when you don't necessarily don't have to.
On the phone. Sir, it's just so annoying. Oh my god. Can you just can I help you? I'm taking it. You think somebody's mad at you, hand them a cup that you've made sure will fall over as soon as they set it down. Oh, no! Make sure it spills all over a picture that you previously told them is the only one you have of your dead grandmother. And this picture is like the only thing I have of her. Let's have some cold brew. They'll feel so bad and embarrassed about this that being mad at you will seem selfish to them and they'll drop it completely. Find out if your partner is actually over their ex. Take a recent picture from their ex's Instagram, Photoshop their ex out of it, and frame it in your house. To everyone else, it'll just look like a normal, stupid picture nobody cares about. But if your partner seems to notice it as odd, it means that they've been checking their Instagram and they subconsciously remember the background of every picture because they're in love with them. If you suspect your partner is cheating on you, you can use the app Google Voice to create a fake burner phone number. Using this fake number, send a crazy text message to your partner, identifying yourself only by a pet name, explaining that someone has broken into your house and you managed to wrestle their phone from them and lock yourself in the bathroom. If they show up at your house, you know they aren't cheating on you. Someone wants to break up with you, they're usually putting it off as long as possible until their emotions become too unbearable to ignore. Download a tone generator app and set it to a frequency that's physically unbearable. If your partner doesn't love you, they'll think they just finally can't stand you so much that they'll end the relationship. Your partner will never believe you if you tell them you aren't cheating. Text your own phone number a fake conversation where you deny that you're cheating and change the contact name to your best friend. Next time you're with them, go to the bathroom and leave your phone open to the conversation. They won't be able to resist the temptation to look and think they discovered absolute proof that they can trust you.
Virtual absolutions.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's the one where he's the pastor? Oh, here's a funny
Here's how
one.
to talk to someone with ADHD. If someone has ADHD, you have to constantly fight for their attention. And the best way to do this is to give them emotional stakes. Not stakes for eating. Stakes as in consequences if they don't do something. So you have to tell them, if you forget about me, or you forget about my birthday, or you forget to answer me, it's over. Make sure you have a zero tolerance policy. They will find this very helpful and rewarding. Here's how to talk to someone.
They will find this very helpful and rewarding. Wait, there's... Oh, yeah,
Here's how to talk to someone with BPD. Don't. People with BPD are crazy, and they will be. So make sure they never enter it to begin with. And if they are already in your life, get rid of it. Here's how to talk to someone with BPD. Don't. People with BPD are crazy, and they will ruin your life. So make sure they never enter it to begin with. And if they are already in your life, get rid of it. Here's how to talk.
crazy.
Insane.
I'm so sick of old people! Get out of my way! Stop inconveniencing me! Get it through your head that nobody cares about you and you're useless! So stay in your nursing home and stay away from me! I am so sick of old people! Get out of my way! Stop inconveniencing me! Get it through your head. Here's how to talk. Here's what to do if your partner is upset about something. Nothing. If a kid has a temper tantrum in a store because they want candy and you give them the candy, this teaches them that having a temper tantrum gets them candy. What you're supposed to do is ignore them so they won't do it again. The same thing works with your partner every time they have a hissy fit. This will teach them to shut up and deal with it themselves. And your relationship will ultimately be loving. Here's what to do. Here's how to gaslight your partner into loving you. Start surprising them with flowers every week. Do this for about 3 weeks. On the 4th week, still get the flowers, but don't give them to your... Here's how to get over someone. Here's how to...
2 hours if you want to
Here's how I
hear
make... Here's how...
Maybe. I'm just...
All the kids canceling class because I stupid.
Here's a fun couple stick. What it's like to love.
This is the one I was looking for.
Watching?
Yeah.
Hold still. Are you autistic? This video will tell you if you have autism. That's a durable contact reader. Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. All right, cool, man. Have a good one.
Looking for Steve.
That's so relatable. It was pretty relatable too. Right, that's it. The end of the line. Wait. Also. No, wait. Oh, this one? I like this arc. So this arc. I'm gonna eat though. I'm hungry.
Okay.
I think the thing that has bothered me the most about my ex-wife and her child dying is that
Skip the.
everybody just acts like it's a horrible tragedy.
I don't know.
And I know that that's going to be a little shocking. But let me ask you this.
Well, I think we missed some parts. Hold on. The dialogue's insane though. I hate God. Oh man. Oh yes, wait, no, yeah, this is. Okay, here we go.
Hi, some of you might know already.
I do have to mute.
Okay.
Some of you might not. I was banned on TikTok. I don't know why. I didn't do anything wrong. I am talking with sort of the powers that be to see if we can get my ancestors because they are a corporation that do whatever they want. And we're all just going to have their win.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go pick up the bike.
Oh,
It's not raining right now, and it's supposed to rain the rest of the day. So now it's gonna probably be one of the only times I can pick it up.
okay.
You'll probably be asleep by the time I get back.
I don't know, maybe I won't. But I will talk to you later.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
I love talking to you.
Me too. You're so sweet. Yeah, I love you more. By the way.
No me.
So, yeah, there's a...
No me.
But... no me.
No me. Oh shoot, I am still streaming.